For your role in the Intouchables, did you do a lot of research with caregivers?
No.
No? No, it's just fabulous then.
Thank you, but no. No.
Did you have to do a lot of building and muscle building to be able to lift your co-star like that?
Yeah. Yes, I train because I have, comment on dit des faiblesses, Annick?
Weaknesses.
The weaknesses in my back, so I had to, protect and...
So you have to build up and strengthen. How was it with the dance sequence and the choreographing of that?
It's no choreograph, nothing, no school, just me.
Just you.
Yeah, just me.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And
you.
Congratulations on tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please welcome the president of the board of the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, Doug Stone.
Good evening, and welcome to kind of the halfway point of the 28th Santa Barbara International Film Festival. Tonight is the Virtuosos Award. It's a great evening, a chance not to see one person, but to see 6 people who had fantastic performances this year. The moderator for tonight, his 3rd year in a row, he is the host of the Frontrunners on Fandango, Dave Karger. Please welcome Dave.
Thank you so much. It is my absolute pleasure to be back a 3rd year hosting the Virtuosos. This is a highlight of my year. I love this crowd, I love this theater, I love this town, and it's a pleasure for me to be here. I will tell you, if there's one thing that our 6 very impressive virtuosos can teach us, it's that when you're an actor, a breakthrough moment in your career can happen at really any time. It can happen in your first professional acting job, as it did with our Oscar nominee Quvenzhané Wallis from Beasts of the Southern Wild. It can happen when you're, let's say, in high school or college age, like Elle Fanning or Ezra Miller. It can happen when you've been at it for about a decade or so, when you're in your early 30s, like Eddie Redmayne or Omar Sy. Or it can happen when you've been toiling on stage, film, and television for over 3 decades, like Ann Dowd. It is a fantastic half dozen of actors tonight that I'm going to have the pleasure to introduce you to, but before I do, let's watch a highlight reel of their work. I don't know if all of you in this room have seen The Intouchables. One of the most successful films of all time in its native country of France. Let's take a look at a clip featuring Omar Sy. Please welcome last year's Cesar Award winner for Best Actor, Omar Sy.
Thank you.
How are you?
Hey.
Good to see you.
Merci.
Bonsoir, bienvenue.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
Do you like doing interviews in English?
Yes. Yes, of course. No, in English.
Yeah.
Bien sûr.
Okay, good.
Okay.
You got your start in comedy as part of a comedy duo. I have read interviews where the directors of this film who you've worked with before said they wanted to hire you, and you said, but I'm not an actor.
Yeah.
Why do you think Eric and Olivier, the directors of The Intouchables, as well as some other films you've worked on, why did they have the faith in you that you could do this?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Have you asked them that?
No. Just I think maybe just it's a gift. It's a gift. Life or God gift. They trust me, and they came to me and they said, "You want to act in our movie?" It was for a short movie, And I answered, I'm not really an actor. And they said, we are not really directors. So it's okay. So we start like that. It was funny. They are very talented. They are very good writers. They are very acute. They're able to write the truth. So it was easy for me to act, because it's easy for an actor to act in the reality, because I never took any drama school, so it's just a life school.
So,
sorry for my English.
That's good. So how many times have you now worked with them? 4, 5? How many different projects have you done with them?
4.
Right.
Yeah.
And each time I feel like your role got a little bigger, because Tellement Proche was like a more of an ensemble film, and then so was it something that you were talking about with them, where they said, okay, Omar, now we're going to give you a little bit of a bigger role, and now we're going to give you the lead role?
Exactly this way. Really? Yeah. No, they gave me more and more, and after Tellement Proche, the comment dit avant-dernier, before the last, they came to me and they said, now we want you to call yourself an actor. So we will writing a part for you. So they wrote Intouchables, and I used to say Intouchables, the character of Dries. It's like it's look like a suit, but it's a comfortable. Comment on dit comfortable? I can say that. Comfortable, like jogging, or how do you say? Tracksuit. Yeah. Quoi?
Sweatpants.
Sorry, une personne. Comment on dit jogging en anglais? Pas 10, une. Est-ce qu'une personne peut répondre? Sweatpants. Thank you.
It's comfortable. It's comfortable. Now, for people who don't know, your co-star François Cluzet.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is. He kind of looks like Dustin Hoffman. He kind of is very similar. He's got the stature of Dustin Hoffman, very, very well known in France. Did he know you from before this film? Was he a fan of yours, or did he not know who you were?
No, I knew his work and he knew mine. But François is like one of the biggest French actors. And it's when I'm a beginner, so when I came to him and we played together, and maybe he could be condescending. Can I say that? Condescending. So, but he was not. He was very generous and humble. No, yes, generous, humble, and he said, he gave me a key. He said, I play for you, you play for me. It was the key for me to leave all my complex and fly like a bird.
It was fascinating for me. I've seen this movie only by myself on a DVD. It was fascinating for me just in that little clip to hear all of the laughter from this audience. And now I want to see this movie again with a big audience for that reason. Do you think it matters whether an audience sees this film in your home country, hearing the words, or reading the words? Do you think it's a different experience with subtitles or n'importe quoi?
I don't know. I really don't know. No, seriously, I really don't know. But I think maybe it's the same.
Really?
Because people can feel there is something in that movie, the love, the hope friendships, it's, it's international language. Everybody can feel it and understand it with that or with subtitle. It's the same way.
I like that.
Thank you.
So the character of Driss is a big fan of Earth, Wind, and Fire, as we know in the movie,
Yeah.
and also Kool and the Gang. Although he doesn't say Kool and the Gang, he says Kool and the
Kool
Gang.
and the Gang.
Kool and the Gang.
Yeah,
Right.
Kool and the Gang.
Right. What about you? Are you into all that? All that same music? Are you this fan of the same?
Yeah, of course. Because when I was a little boy, my old brothers heard Earth, Wind, and Fire and Kool and the Gang. And when I tried to enter in the room, they closed the door and say, "You can hear that. It's not for a child."
What?
Yeah.
Crazy. Why?
I made the same face.
Right. What? Celebrate good times. Come on.
I don't know.
That's for all ages.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I can listen it and I can enjoy it.
Okay. So I introduced you to the audience as Cesar Award winner for Best Actor for this film. And what's very interesting is the two people who were also nominated the same year that you beat were Jean Dujardin for The Artist. And then the other person you were nominated against who you beat was François Cluzet for this movie. What was that like? Did you feel bad?
No. No. Of course, no. No. It was very, 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 very happy. But no, I had a lot of respect for Jean. He did a very good job with The Artist, and along his career, he's a very talented guy. And of course, for François, it was weird for me because we are a team, and the Cesar Awards separated us, so it was weird. But François has a Cesar, so it's
right,
good. So it's good. So it's good. We have.
So if you look at someone like Marion Cotillard, who has managed to act in French and then also in English, are you ready to act in English?
Have to work in my English first. I think. But if you have a part for me, give it to me.
How do you say vous êtes prêt?
C'est ça? I'm ready.
You are ready.
Yeah, thank you.
I think he's ready.
Oh, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Omar Sy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Merci.